The broadcast is now starting.
Thanks everybody for joining this call. This call is all about getting a Google My Business client, okay? What to say to get a Google My Business client this week. And not unbelievable. There are things what you should say and not should say, okay? So in this probably 30 minutes training call and maybe at the end some role play, you will be in much better position to get in Google My Business client, okay? So this call is about the conversion concept. So most of the time, okay, you can do it also in person, knock on doors, same thing. But most of my clients, I have not seen it. Most of my clients, almost all my clients, don't live in the same city, okay? Most of the clients just want results, okay? And that is what it is about. Okay, now we have 4 seconds to establish a relationship. When you are on the call, the first couple of seconds are very important. So let me say what you should not do. When somebody, let's say you put a voice drop or somebody calls you and then you say, I'm a marketer. Huh? So you don't want to come across like sales, correct? You want to come across as a professional company. Does that make sense? The first 2-3 sentences, you want to get it nailed down. Write them down. Every time when you get a client or somebody who is interested in your service, you can use those first couple of sentences. The introduction can always be the same to get that call going. Okay? You need to get that call going. Okay? You write it down, you put it on your monitor, okay? And every time when somebody goes, you start with an introduction. When you have that introduction nailed down, half of the work is done, okay? But don't be too fast. Don't speak too. Make sure your message comes across. You speak professional, okay? You are in control. You feel secure. You're not nervous, okay? And when you have those first sentences nailed down, you don't need to be nervous because you know what you're going to say. Does that make sense? You need to know what you're going to say in a couple of first sentences to establish that relationship. So, how do you get in control? How did you hear about us? Huh? You kind of ask some questions, okay, and qualify the lead. Okay, do you see this? So you're not desperate to get a client. You want to make sure that you know where to speak with. Okay, you need to qualify the lead. You want to know where do you live. Okay, ask a prospect to give a global overview about the business. Qualify them. How did you get started to become a plumber? How did you get started to become a roofer? Or how did you? So now you kind of guide them to what you want to be, to have a friendly but business-wise discussion, okay? How many more clients are you looking to get? Okay? So now you're diving in to say, let them say, okay, listen, I feel I can help you, but I need to know what business is about, where you are located, and how many clients you can get, and how do you get your current new clients, okay? What is working now for you? So the most important thing is that you listen what they say. Okay, you listen what they say. You process it. You respond to it. But each time when you respond, you end with a question. What will happen when you respond to somebody and you ask a question back? What does happen? You are in control, correct? You are the one who determines the next step in the conversation. And each responds with a question, so you stay in control of the call. That's very important, okay? Giving you an ID. Now, you just heard what the service is about, correct? You know what the business is about. Now you want to give the prospect a global idea what your service is about. So if you do Google My Business, you want to make sure you say, we are specialized to list you on Google My Business, okay? And we will optimize the listing and we'll make sure you get ranked high. And the goal is to list you on the first page of Google. And if you list really high in Google My Business, you get more calls. And more calls means more bids for you, correct?